Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Convocation Center, home of your California Vulcans. I am J.J. Robinson, joined with Braxton Turner. How you doing, Braxton?
I'm doing pretty good today. Excited to see what we have in store with volleyball today.
Me too. Today we have the California Vulcans going up against the Gannon Lady Knights. California coming in after a win yesterday. California's record is 6-4 out of conference games and 1-2 in conference. The Lady Knights are 10-3 out of conference and 2-1 in conference games. Excited to get underway here with some more volleyball today. Teams getting some substitutions figured out before we get started here. As it looks like it will be California, I believe, to start with the serve. Excuse me, Gannon looks like. Maybe? Sorry, a little bit of back and forth going. But Gannon looking to serve first here today. There's the whistle, and the ball is up and over dugout by Ruggiero. Set up into the air and bumped back over towards Gannon. Bump by Gannon, set up and outside attack. Nice diving effort there by California. Ball goes straight back over the net as another attack by Gannon. The libero for California able to get the ball in the air. Free ball back towards Gannon. Set up, bump once again and kill. But libero Bawawa successfully blocking that. Droneberger with the first points of the day for California. California on their first point. Amazing little rally here to start out for the Vulcans.
Vulcans defense on point early to start this game. I'll say often surprising, especially at the start of a game, to see both teams really on it.
Simon back to the serve. Ball is up and over dugout by the libero for Gannon. Bumped up in the air and bumped back over her to get to California. California going to the outside to Droneberger. Droneberger to tap. Almost detrimental there to Gannon, but they are able to get the ball back over the net. Set up and kill by Floyd. Unsuccessful. Able to be dug out by Gannon. Ball hit by Gannon. Looks like it landed just inbounds. Gannon gets their first point of this set.
Not much you can do with a ball placed there, as there was no one in the area.
Some substitutions coming in and out. Gannon taking out their libero to look like go on an offensive front here at the start of the first set. Ball up and over dugout by California. Set up and kill attempt by Alasia Floyd. Floyd with a nice kill there. Looked like it was about to be blocked at the net, but was successfully over the net and dropped in front of the Gannon front defenders. Droneberger back for the serve. Ball is up and over dugout by Gannon. Set up and quickly killed. Same back corner they hit that last time they got the point.
Yeah. If I was Gannon right now, I'd keep going back to that same spot.
Gannon back to serve. Turner serving. Ball up and over. Dugout by California. Set up and outside kill attempt unsuccessful. Dugout by the libero. Set up and kill directly in the very middle of that court with some fire on that hit right there.
Man, Gannon's ball placement to start this game so far has been excellent. Just putting where the Vulcans aren't.
Turner back to serve once again. Ball up and over dugout by Bawawa. Set up by Simon. Outside kill attempt by Ruggiero. Unsuccessful. Ball looked like it was hit just off pace a little bit. Amazing block there by Floyd. Excuse me, by Stevenson. We'll get credit for that point there. Floyd back now for the serve. Ball is up and over. Looks like a nice service ace there for Alasia Floyd. First service ace of the game. Libero was not in the right position there. Ball hits right next to her hands. Floyd back once again for the serve. Ball up and over dugout by Gannon. Set up and kill attempt. Droneberger on the amazing save there with a little bit of heat coming off of that ball back over the net directly. Little bit of trickery there, not going as much power there. Ruggiero going for the back corner, unsuccessful setup, and tap back over. California not able to get there in time. Very back and forth as we've been seeing throughout California's games. Very back and forth, especially during the first set.
Yeah, both teams so far are looking evenly matched. Not one, I say, so far in this game just breaking out just yet.
Ball up and over, set up by Ruggiero, set up again by Simon, and Johnson with the push over, unsuccessful though there. Gannon on a return, looks like it nipped at the net, but California giving a high ball back to Gannon. Set up and outside tap over, Simon on the nice diving effort there, Bawawa back to Stevenson, ball goes straight into the net. Gannon back to serve. Ball is up and over, out of bounds though. Point California, game all tied up once again.
Now so far, both teams not having a lot of errors. I mean, of course, you're going to have errors here and there, but with any game like this, errors would definitely be a defining factor in how, if you win and win by how much.
Ruggiero back on the serve. Ball is up and over, low dugout, it was straight to California, tipped up in the air. Droneberger to set the ball back over to Gannon, looked like a free ball there. Back, a kill attempt, ball flies, almost hits the Jumbotron here in the Convocation Center off of Ruggiero. An amazing kill there by Stevenson.
Great defense there by the Vulcans. I was pretty sure they weren't even going to be able to defend those few spikes, or kills, excuse me.
Ruggiero once again back to serve. Ball is up and over, dugout by Gannon. Set up and tipped, but Ruggiero unable to get there on the diving effort. Point back to Gannon. Once again, ball, game, tied up once again.
Gannon able to get that tip over there. Getting Vulcans worried about the spike as they've done. Both teams have done pretty well. Gannon with a lot of power on their kills, and Vulcans doing great defending them.
Ball up and over by the libero of Gannon. Droneberger not in the right place at the right time. Off her hands directly out of bounds. Point Gannon. Ball up and into the net. Game, once again, tied up. Sound like a broken record already. It's only the first set.
Man, no one yet really breaking away.
Served by Stevenson, up and over. Set up by libero. Set up once again, an outside kill. Nice diving effort there by Wawa to get the ball in the air. Can California get it back over? Yes, they can, but Wawa on the nice save there. Looks like an outside kill attempt. Too far out of bounds. Point California. Ball served up and over by California. Dug out by the libero. Set up and middle tap over. Nice save by Johnson. Set up and kill. Unsuccessful again. Ball up and directly downwards there. That is Atwell, Lauren Atwell for Gannon with the point there. As Gannon chants hip hip hooray. Gannon now back on the serve. Waiting a little bit of substitutions, it looked like. Here comes the serve. Ball is up and over. Dugout by California. Set up and outside kill attempt. All right back over the net. Johnson with some nice efforts there. Unable to get the ball there. Can California get it? No, they cannot. Ball set up again. Outside kill attempt for the back sideline. Point Gannon.
Man, at this rate, how many lead changes is that now?
Too many.
Both teams battling and making it a pretty game so far. Competitive for sure.
Ball is served up and over. Low dig out there. Set up and outside kill attempt once again. Looked like awkwardly hit off the hands of Gannon, but they are able to get the ball back over, and looks like there was a violation. Double hit by Bawawa.
I'm saying, especially at this rate, I feel like that's rare for her, especially doing such a great job of digging out a number of spikes we've seen.
Gannon once again back to serve. Arslan serving for Gannon. Ball up and into the net point. California going back to serve as Elijah Floyd comes in for Sophia Johnson.
Now the key to winning just about any of these games is keep your, as I said earlier, keeping your unforced mistakes to a minimum.
Bawawa with the serve. Little bit of miscommunication there. Ball hit into two Gannon players. Someone else for the save. And then it just drops in the wide open corner of the court. Service ace by Bawawa.
Unforced errors, as I was saying, can make or break a game here. And that's probably what's keeping Cal so close so far in this game.
Another error right there by California. This time Gannon taking the lead once again. Ball served up and over, dugout, high dig out there by California, bumped up into the air once again. Outside kill attempt by Dromberger, unsuccessful setup. Outside kill attempt, looks like it flew just out of bounds. Tied up once again at 11. Game really going really back and forth so far. No one's really been able to string any plays. The biggest lead that Gannon has had so far is 2.
Yeah, so far I'm not sure if you've seen, but the setters for Gannon right now are on point, putting it right where the ball needs to be.
Serve dug out by Libero. Set up outside kill attempt towards that back half of the court. Once again, diving effort there by California, unsuccessful. It's Taylor Pascoe. Serving now for Gannon is Thomas. Ball served up and over the net, dugout by Dromberger. Set up by Simon and kill attempt by Dromberger. Successful for that back corner that Gannon has been targeting for California. California comes back and attacks it with their own.
So far, ball placement for both teams being great right here so far, putting where the defense has no chance of getting it at all.
California back for the serve. It's Dromberger, dug out by Gannon. High bump back into the game of play and serve, free ball over. Can California make something of it? No, they cannot. Amazing block there by Gannon on Elisa Reguero's kill attempt. Gannon once again with the lead. Gannon back to serve. Ball's up and over, set up by Dromberger. Tapped over, but with a diving effort, they are able to get it up. But there is Floyd ready to send it straight back down. Diving effort by Gannon. Unsuccessful. Ball doesn't bounce high enough for anyone to make anything of it. With Floyd with the point, she goes back to serve.
Great awareness there by Floyd, putting it at where Gannon had a lot of trouble with it there, not able to get it back up.
Floyd now getting ready to serve off the ball. Taking her time, making sure she gets the ball just how she wants it. And there's the whistle for the game of play. Ball is served up and over, dug out highly by Gannon. Set up outside kill attempt, blocked by Johnson and Reguero. But they are able to get the ball back down.
Second attempt on that kill there was a little bit quicker. Falcons didn't really have enough time to set up, and just a tad late on the block, Gannon able to get it down and in.
21 for Gannon. Blevins going back for the serve. Dug out by Bawawa. A little bit of miscommunication there, but they are able to get the ball back over the net. Set up in outside kill attempt for that back corner. Dromberger there to save it. Dromberger going for the middle of the court. Nice diving effort there. It was close there. Ball flies out of bounds. Looked like there was tipped at the net by California. Point Gannon. Can Gannon pull away a little bit here as they try to do now? Biggest lead of the night they've had so far is 2. Ball is served up and over, dug out by Reguero. Set up and nice quick kill attempt by Johnson. Unsuccessful there as Gannon returns the ball. Some low hits as the ball flies out of bounds off the hands of California. Gannon, 3-point lead, highest of the day.
Scoring may not show, but defense for both teams, I'd say, has been excellent so far. Guarding against kills that I know I wouldn't be able to put back up myself, and that are coming at them pretty quick.
Ball served up and over, dug out highly by Ruggiero towards the backside of the court. Droneberger to Bawawa. Bawawa gets the ball back over the net as they have to rush. An amazing kill there, just tipped straight back down at the net by Sarah Stevenson.
Stevenson being a name we've heard quite a few times already tonight. We'll see how much he contributes on as the game goes on.
Ruggiero now back to serve for the California Vulcans. Ball up and over. Looks like it could have gone out of bounds, but Gannon decides to play it instead just to be safe. Amazing play there by California to get the ball back over the net into open space. Point California.
Kind of looked like a little miss hit there, but just enough on it to be in the right spot.
Guess who got that point? Once again, it is Stevenson. Ruggiero once again back to serve for the Vulcans. Ball served up and over. Set up by libero. Bumped up in the air and kill attempt. Unsuccessful by Gannon. Blocked at the net. Goes for another hit. Didn't go over the net though, so it's a double hit. Point California. Guess what? Game locked up at 16. Ruggiero back on the serve. Ball set up and over, very low dig out there by Gannon, but they are able to send it freely back over to California. Set up an outside kill attempt, tipped at the net. Can they get it back over? Yes, they can. Luckily, Droneberger is in the back of the court for the save. Stevenson once again with an amazing outside kill.
Stevenson on top of it tonight. Just giving Gannon defenders, Gannon players a whole bunch of trouble.
California first lead in a while. Game has gone back and forth, but Gannon always seemed to pulling out a little bit more. Ruggiero once again back on the serve. Ball is served up and over. Bumped up in the air twice for a far kill attempt straight to Ruggiero. Able to get the save there. Can Stevenson make something of it? Looks like the ball just goes out of bounds. Game tied up once again at 17. Gannon getting ready to serve. Ball up and over. Dug out by California. Set up and outside kill attempt by Stevenson. Unsuccessful this time. Can Gannon get it back over? Yes, they can. Nice diving effort there by Bawawa. Outside kill attempt by Stevenson. Once again, unsuccessful. Nice tap over. Can anyone get there in time? No, they cannot. Point Gannon.
Back rows of both teams so far have been on top of it. What I think will be a deciding factor in this game will be both teams' front lines, how well they're able to block and how well they're able to kill.
Ball up and over by Gannon. Johnson with a nice kill attempt there. Gannon somehow able to retain possession directly to Bawawa, which like is going back over the court. Ball flies just out of bounds. Point California.
Falcons there catching a break. Hitting a ball just at the top of the net is always a dangerous thing.
Ball served up and over by Stevenson. Set up and tapped over. California able to save that and get the ball back over. Ball tipped at the net by the blockers. Ball goes out of bounds. Point California. Stevenson back once again for the serve. Ball set up and over. Dug out by Gannon. Set up and outside kill attempt towards Bawawa. Ball flies towards the assistant coach, Victor Morez. Game all tied up once again at 19.
Rare error there by Bawawa. Pretty sure she won't make it a habit of it, but then again, there's only so much you can do when a ball is coming that quick.
Looks like some substitutions coming in for Gannon. Arslan back to serve for Gannon. Ball is served up and looks like just out of bounds. Point California.
At this rate, it seems like either team is refusing to take a large lead.
Bawawa now back for the California serve. Ball is up and over, high bump up into the air by Gannon, tipped over the net. California able to save it. Can they use it? Droneberger with a high kill attempt, unsuccessful. Bumped up by Libero for a kill. It's directly out of bounds. Point California. Bawawa once again back to serve. Timeout, Gannon. Gannon definitely wanting to put a little bit of ice on Emily Bawawa, not wanting her to catch any fire as they only need 4 more points. Of course, Gannon only down by 2.
Yeah. At this rate, both teams being evenly matched, it's just going to be a matter of which team wants it more exactly.
California putting up an amazing fight so far here against the Gannon Lady Knights.
Yeah, and so far tonight, I've been pretty impressed by both teams' defense. Being able to defend great on any kill attempts, able to keep it in play.
Both teams taking some final seconds for their timeout. California definitely want to continue what they are doing with these last couple of points they have gotten. Gannon really want to take away this momentum that California has gained. And while we have a second, let's take a quick look at our California Vulcans Hall of Fame class of 2024.
Yes, our Hall of Fame class so far it's been inducted this year. Swimming, C. Enslin. For baseball, M. Larson. Softball, J. Russell. Football, W. Walker. Softball, N. Weidman. And softball, again, R. Dirks. And Distinguished Service Award, Tom Chief Hartley.
Congratulations to all of them. Excellent work here athletes at CalU. Bawawa back now to serve as Gannon is coming back onto the court. Bawawa with the service up and highly over the net, dug out by Libero. Set up an outside kill attempt. It was just in bounds. California obviously not agreeing with that call there. Gannon now only within 1 once again of California. Ball is served up and over dugout by California. Set up on the outside and freely sent back over to Gannon. Gannon with a kill attempt off of Bawawa. Gannon takes another point there. All tied up at 21.
Game quickly tied up again. I'm not sure that this game so far, I'm not sure how many ties we've had, but it's been a lot.
Ball up and over. Awkward little bump up there, but they are able to get it. And a point, California. California maintaining the lead that they had at the end of that timeout, at the start of that timeout, excuse me. California up 1, needing 3 more for the put the set away. Droneberger on the point there. Ball served up and over by California, directly out of bounds. Some substitutions for Gannon. Once again, taking the libero out as they want to go on a offensive run here now. Ball is up, highly over dugout by Floyd. Set up by Simon and Reguero with a kill attempt. Unsuccessful though. Outside kill attempt coming by Gannon. Nice effort there by California to get the ball up. Droneberger with a far attempt that goes out of bounds. Point Gannon. Another lead change here in the Convocation Center.
We'll see what both teams decide to do at the end of the set here.
Set up and nice flick by Floyd. Unable to get it, but outside kill attempt looks like it was out of bounds. California with the point. Tied up once again. Matt Darling off the bench for Gannon, the head coach. Seems like he does not agree with that call. Ref sends him back to the bench. Droneberger back on the serve. Set up, tipped at the net. They are unable to do anything with it. California seizing the lead once again. They are now on set point. Ball served by California up and over high at the net. Can they do anything with it? No. Simon's hands were in the wrong position. They are all tied up now. It is now first to 26 because it is win by 2.
Both teams making it hard to really take a lead where they score maybe 1 or 2 more. The other team's right behind them.
Ball is up and over, dug out by Droneberger. Set up and high kill attempt, unsuccessful by Ruggiero. Far kill attempt, set up by Simon. Can Ruggiero get it back? No, she cannot. Nice block there by Gannon in the front line. Gannon now up 1, needing 1 more to put this set away. Ball over the net, served by Gannon, set up and outside kill attempt, floating straight back down to the ground. California tying up the game once again.
Being in the first set already, you're already getting your money's worth. Both teams battling, going back and forth. No one ever seemed to really give up.
Floyd on the serve, set up, running to get to the ball, but Gannon sends it back over. Looks like it was just in bounds.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some signals messing up by the officials, seemingly giving the point to California, but taking it right back and giving it to Gannon. Gannon once again on set point.
Yeah, line judge called it in. Just a little miscommunication between the refs there.
Ball up and over, dug out by Droneberger, set up by Simon. Outside tap up in the air by Ruggiero. Kill attempt being able to save by Bawawa, the libero for California. But Stevenson, amazing effort there. She's been on fire just in this first set alone, going off the hands of the blockers.
Oh my goodness.
26 to 26, first to 28 now.
No, neither team wanting to give way at this point.
Ruggiero back on the serve. Ball up and over, dug out awkwardly. It looked there, bumped up high in the air. Outside kill attempt, tipped at the net, but California able to remain possession. Weird, awkward thing that happened there at the net. Johnson going for the kill, but it goes straight up. Ball flies out of bounds. California now 27 to 26, needing 1 point to put this away.
Well, we've had a few lead changes here past 25. It's just when that happens, now the team seeming to just get up by 2 points. So I guess we'll see what happens with this serve here.
Ruggiero once again back on the serve. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon, set up and outside tip at the net. Ruggiero, the nice diving effort there. Simon to Droneberger. Can Droneberger get it down? Looks like she can. California will take this first set of the matchup against California Vulcans in the Gannon Lady Knights. 28 to 26. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Are you a Penn West California student looking to get involved in media? You have 2 great choices, and for both, all majors are welcome. CUTV is the home for Vulcan sports. Be a part of 80-plus live games both home and on the road. We're looking for announcers, camera operators, graphic operators, and much more. There are also opportunities to develop your own shows. Go to our YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, and see all of the content. WCAL Radio gives you the opportunity to play your music and develop your own show. Be heard locally over the air in a 40-mile radius and worldwide online. That's 91.9 FM, Power 92. SAI Media of CUTV and WCAL. Get out, join up, be seen, and be heard.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Convocation Center as we saw the California Vulcans take upon the Gannon Lady Knights and come out on top with a very high-scoring first set, 28 to 26.
Yeah, but as we've seen, there was a high. I'm not even sure what number of lead changes there were, but there were a lot. Both teams battling so far, both seeming to be evenly matched. Defense for both teams so far in my opinion, has been on point pretty much. Hasn't really allowed not too many errors, at least unforced especially.
Yes, both teams really being to seem locked in, especially California going up against the #1 ranked team in the division, the Gannon Lady Knights. California putting up an amazing fight. Definitely not what people expected just off of statistics alone.
Yeah. Now it is said any team can beat any other team on any given day. It's just a matter of chance and skill, and I guess we'll see which team really wants it more today, and we'll see what they're able to put together.
The California Vulcan football team able to take the win today. Let's see if the volleyball team can do the same.
Sure.
Last couple of seconds and these between set adjustments, getting personnel and everything figured out. California definitely happy with what they were able to do, especially defensively. A lot of amazing plays made on the defensive side for California.
In terms of digs, I'd like to point out Emily Buwawa so far has, for as many balls that were hit her way, I'd say a minimum number of errors. She is the team leader in number of digs before this game being 147. And again, she's showing you that today.
Most definitely, and there's a buzzer as we are ready to get underway here for set number 2 in the California Convocation Center. It will be California serving the ball first. Everybody running back onto the court. Officials getting substitutions set up correctly. Make sure everyone is in order of their lineup.
I mean, I have yet to see it here, but never want to get hit with out of rotation. So especially when you have a game as close as this, out of rotation can definitely be. It's definitely not a good thing.
Looks like it will be Bawawa going back for the first serve of the second set. Ball is up and over, dugout by Gannon, set up and outside kill attempt, tipped by Reguero, going out of bounds. Gannon getting the first point of the second set. Gannon now back to serve. Number 11, Maddie Blake. Ball is up and over. Super high hit. Simon going for it at the net. Bounce straight back to her. Able to get the ball back over the net. Outside kill attempt, but amazing block by Alasia Floyd to get California's first point of the day.
Great wall of California coming into effect early in this set here.
Ball up and over, low dig out there by Gannon. Set up and amazing block there by Floyd. Able to get the point there. The combination of Floyd and Reguero unstoppable there at the net.
Great defense there by Floyd and Reguero. It's twice there in a row.
Ball up and over, low dig out there. Bumped up into the air, sent back to California. Bawawa on the bump up in the air, tipped over the net. Gannon able to remain in play. Kill attempt tipped at the net. Bawawa looking to make something happen. Droneberger with an amazing ball placement there on the close backside of the court. Point, California. Ball up and just over the net, set up in the air, and kill attempt towards Bawawa right in front of her. Wasn't able to make the adjustment fast enough. Point, Gannon. Some substitutions coming in and out for Gannon. Ball up and over, high bump by Droneberger, and nice kill attempt there once again by Floyd, coming down with some heat on that ball.
Vulcan seemed to come out with a entirely different game plan as they were before. Up front, really, front line and everything really coming up big so far.
Dromberger back on the serve for California. Ball high and dug out very close to the net. Set up and outside kill attempt blocked. California able to keep the ball in play. Outside kill attempt by Ruggiero just out of bounds. Or it looks like we'll go the other way. Tipped at the net. California pleading their case to the ref, and it works out in their favor. Dromberger going back for the serve. Ball up and over. High dugout there. Set up outside kill attempt towards Bawala, the defensive specialist. Able to keep the ball in the air. Unfortunately, Dromberger goes for the kill. A little too low. Ball lands on their side of the court. More substitutions now coming in for Gannon.
Well considered so far, doing a pretty good job. Of course, you're not always going to be able to get it over the net. Probably due for a couple of those. It's just you want to get those out as early as you can.
Ball up and over the net, dug out by Dromberger, set up by Simon, and kill attempt by Floyd, is successful. Floyd now going back for the serve after that point. Ball up and over, almost out of bounds, but they decide to keep the ball in play. Outside kill attempt, hit at the net. Ball does land out of bounds off the hands of California. Point, Gannon. Gannon now back for the serve. Ball is up and over. High dig by Bawawa to the outside. Unfortunately, ball was unable to go over the net. Gannon back once again to serve. Ball up and over. High setup by Bawawa. California looking to get the ball back over the net. Yes, they are able to do that. Set up by the libero. Outside kill going out of bounds. Point, California.
Great awareness there by the Vulcans just to let that one go. So far, Vulcans seem to be on top on the awareness game and just being able to limit a number of errors. Of course, you're not going to have a game where you have no errors, but just doing a great job so far of limiting that number.
Ball up and over. Dug out by Gannon. Set up and flicked at the net. Point going to Gannon.
It seemed like a small miss hit there, but just in the right spot to where none of the Vulcans were. Now then again, it doesn't really matter how hard you hit it. It just matters where you place it, as it's shown right there.
Ball served by the libero for Gannon. Up and over. Dug out by Bawawa. High hit up in the air by Dromberger, but able to get back over the net. Close. A nice effort there by Bawawa. Unfortunately, the ball does end up going out of bounds. Point, Gannon.
Great effort there by the Vulcans. Just not able to keep it in play there. Here we have another tie game. It's a familiar sight from the first set.
Ball up and over. Dug out by Bawawa. Set up and outside kill attempt unsuccessful. Being able to be played once again. Ball being hit back over now. Dromberg on the diving effort. Simon also on the diving effort. Unfortunately doesn't get to the ball in time. Emma Hall, the libero for Gannon, back to serve. Ball up and over. Dug out by Bawawa. Set up by Simon and Johnson with a nice back corner attack. Point, California. Once again, all tied up. I'd also like to add, this is the first time anyone on this team was able to win a set over the Gannon Lady Knights. The seniors on this team, Emily Bawawa and Alasia Floyd, once again, that was their first time ever beating Gannon in any set. Point going to Gannon on that last rally. Some substitutions for both teams. Making some adjustments personnel-wise for Gannon. California choosing to keep their players in play. Ball going up and dug out low by California. High setup to the outside, tipped at the net. Gannon able to keep the ball in play. Outside hit. Can someone get there in time? No, it goes in the stands. No one wanting to dive because of how dangerous that could have been. Point Gannon.
And just like seems from just at the start of the set, all the momentum seems to be going towards the Vulcans. Last few points here seems to shift to Gannon.
Gannon with the serve. Low dig out. Can they get it back over? Yes, they can, surprisingly. That looked like it was a for sure ace, but luckily for California, it wasn't. California also on the low save there, able to save it. Get the ball back over to Gannon. Outside kill attempt blocked at the net. Point California.
Great little defensive effort there by Vulcans. As you said, for sure it would have seemed like an ace for the Gannon Knights. Able to get that over and later score.
Ball up and over, dugout awkwardly by Gannon. Set up to the outside. Kill attempt unsuccessful. California with the ball to play with. Unfortunately doesn't get there, but it goes into the net somehow, going back over towards California. Floyd on the fake to Droneberger off the hands of Gannon. Doesn't look like it went that way. Looks like there was a violation there that occurred with the kill attempt. Point Gannon with a 9-11 lead. Ball up and over, dugout by California. Bumped back into the air and outside kill attempt unsuccessful. Gannon with a return towards Bawawa, knocking Bawawa down, but able to get back up. Tipped at the net. Floyd on the effort to get it up. Didn't get high enough in the air. Point Gannon once again. Timeout California. California definitely looking to make some adjustments there. Gannon really coming on the attack recently within the set. California really wants to put some pressure onto these guys. Gannon not wanting to put any not wanting to take any pressure away from California. They want to keep them on the defensive play of things. I also do want to give a quick shout out to the watch party at Stu Boy's Barbecue down in Littleton, Colorado. Shout out to everyone there watching the game. Of course, that's where I'm from. Gotta love the hometown of colorful Colorado. Both teams making some final adjustments before they come out. 30 seconds before the timeout is over.
Vulcan's effort so far at the start of this set has been there. It's just, I'd say, just unfortunate. Bella Bawawa, excuse me, not Bella, but Emily, able to dig out balls. Vulcans haven't been able to. I'll say the whole team able to dig out a whole bunch of spikes, just not able to get to the right spot just at the right time. I say unfortunate, but we'll see how they're able to adjust from here on out.
There is the buzzer. California already back onto the court. Gannon coming back right now. Gannon back to serve. Maddie Blake with the serve. Low dig out there, but California able to send the ball directly back over, though. Tipped up in the air over the net. Tipped back by Simon. Scrambling there by Gannon, but they're able to get the ball back in the air. Floyd on the nice kill there off the hands of the libero. Ball flies backwards. California now back to serve. Simon back with the serve, just tipped over the net, but it does go over, returning it back towards Simon with some power. Gannon with the ball, getting it back to Reguero. Reguero able to keep the ball in play. Droneberger with the nice kill there. California coming back within 1 point.
Two great digs there by the Vulcans, able to lead to that point there. As I said, defensive presence by Vulcans has been on point tonight. Able to dig out a lot of balls that were seemingly almost impossible to get to.
Ball up and over, dug out by the libero. Outside kill attempt successful, landing just in the middle of the court where no one was ready. Gannon back to serve. Ball up highly over the net, dug out by Bawawa, by Simon, and with the kill attempt looking like a scramble by Gannon. They already keep the ball in the air. Can they use it? No, they cannot, as the ball flies high back into the stands. Point by Gannon. Point California, excuse me. Stromberger back on the serve. Set up and quick kill. Looks like it went just out of bounds. Point California.
Okay, once again tied. Both teams going back and forth, seemingly evenly matched so far in this game.
Ball up and just over the net by Dromberger. Outside kill attempt coming, but California able to block it at the net. And it is a point California as Gannon used all their hits. Unfortunately for them, it does land on their side of the court. Point California. Dromberger once again back on the serve. Ball up and over as it just glides over the net. High setup and outside kill. Unsuccessful block there by California. Ball tied back up once again. Gannon back to serve. Ball is up and over, dugout by Dromberger. Set up by Simon. Outside kill attempt by Reguero. Unsuccessful though. Gannon gets it back over. Floyd with the setup. Another setup by Simon. Another kill attempt by Reguero. Bumped up into the air. Outside kill attempt. Blocked. Unsuccessful. Ball falls right in the front of Floyd and Reguero. Gannon back to serve once again. Ball up and over, dugout by California. Set up and tapped back over the net with a nice point there by Floyd. Looks like Gannon went for the attack, but unfortunately, a little bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, great point there by Floyd. That's whenever you try to tip it over the net, it kind of throws off any rhythm the defense has, as it did there.
Set up, outside kill attempt coming toward Floyd. Unsuccessful there. Gannon with the point. Gannon back once again with the serve. Ball up and over, set up by Reguero. Being tipped over just to get it. California another shot. Looks like the ball went just in bounds, I believe.
Yeah, it was tipped by the Knights there.
Point California as Elisa Reguero goes back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dugout by Gannon. High set up there, and then outside kill attempt. Block unsuccessful there by Simon and Johnson. Substitution now coming in for California and for Gannon.
So as it was there, generally if you're a wall, when you go to block and you get just a piece of it there, it's oftentimes dangerous as your defense isn't really adjusted to get anything short as they're sitting back to get anything that gets past the wall.
Ball up and over, hit up into the area, and outside kill attempt by Johnson, unsuccessful. Gannon able to retain with the ball. Nice blocking effort there, unsuccessful once again. Gannon with the ball, looking to get the ball towards the middle of the court, but Dromberger is there with the save. Outside kill attempt, tipped at the net by Gannon, but they are able to keep the ball in play. Once another outside kill attempt. These outside kill attempts really being a focus for both teams. And this blocking by Johnson is just insane. California with the bump up. Simon to bump it up once again and hit right back over the net. But California, nice rally right here. Bawawa with a little diving effort there, but it was unsuccessful.
What a rally there by both teams. Just for the Vulcans, not ending up in their favor.
timeout taken by California.
I'm sure the coach wanting to talk over something. Chile's trying to change the outlook here by the Vulcans, or trying to get them just to slow down and try to reduce their errors, or maybe change the game plan up here a little bit.
Definitely, Gannon really want to keep pushing that pedal down, up 18-16. Can never really seem to just pull away from California. California saying, you may be number one, but guess what? We're coming for you.
Yeah. Now, oftentimes, when you have teams that are evenly matched like this, generally rankings don't tell quite the whole story, and a lot of things have to go your way to really secure a win, unless your team is just really that more talented than any other rest of the teams in the in your league. But I say a lot of these, we have a lot of decent players here by both teams. It's just a matter of whether you get all the little things. They limit the errors, chances. It's all about chance. Hoping everything goes your way. But as I'll say it again, just to finish it off, when you have teams that are decent as these are, can't really rely on rankings to determine who's going to come out on top.
Most definitely, California already back on the court. Here comes Gannon now, getting ready to serve. Emma Hall, libero, back to serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by Bawawa. Outside kill attempt. Nice effort there. California scrambling to make some adjustments. Ball off the hands of Droneberger, flying to the backside of the other basketball courts we got here in the Convocation Center. Point Gannon with their biggest lead of this set. Ball up, in, over, hit up into the air, set up, and kill attempt by California, unsuccessful, knocking the libero to her knees for a moment. But ball flying off of California into the backcourts once again. Gannon really coming out with some more fire after that timeout.
Gannon here being up 4 is probably one of the larger leads we've seen today.
Ball hit into the air, set up, and kill attempt by Johnson, able to be saved by the backcourt of Gannon, but California with a nice block there, getting the ball back with another point as well. Ball up and over, dug up into the air, set up, and outside kill attempt. Block at the net. Can they get to it in time? Yes, they can. Bawawa there on the save. Outside attack by Johnson, which is successful. Point California. That's Sophia Johnson there on the kill. Ball is up and over, dug out by the liberos. Middle set up to the outside. California able to get their hands on it, but the ball does fall on their side of the court. Gannon 21-18.
And being able to block a kill attempt is so hard. I know I wouldn't really be able to do it. It's if you're not able to hit the ball back in play, it's kind of not much you can do about it.
Gannon now back to serve. Arslan. Ball is up and into the net. Point California 19-21. Going back to serve for the Vulcans is Emily Bawawa. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon, but an amazing block there by Droneberger and Floyd to get another point here.
Great block there by the Vulcans there. Sent it back with some authority.
Bawawa once again to serve. Ball is up and over the net. Low dig. Unfortunately for them, it does go into the net. The ball is now tied up. The game is now tied up once again at 21 apiece. Timeout, Gannon. California with some more energy now as the game has been tied up once again.
At this point, sounding like a broken record. Both teams here being evenly matched, or at least in this contest seeming to be evenly matched here.
Definitely California making some slight adjustments there. Victor Moore is there in the huddle, demonstrating what he wants to see from the California Vulcans. Gannon also making some adjustments to try and get some more points here in this second set. Game is all tied up once again, so it is anyone's game. California definitely look to take a 2-set lead over Gannon. Gannon obviously looking to come back and tie it up here in the second set.
As with any sport, the mark of a good team is how much they're able to limit unforced errors. Unforced errors can be such a defining factor in which way the game swings. You're able to limit those, and it gives your team a better chance of being able to come out on top.
Most definitely. Here comes California back onto the court with 6 seconds left. Here comes Gannon now, right out of that timeout. Gannon obviously wanting to make some adjustments, but also ice Emily Bawawa. Bawawa is now back for the serve. Ball is up and over. Dug out by Gannon. High setup by the net to the outside. Kill unsuccessful there, but amazing reflexes there by Simon. Instead of to bump it into the air towards her team, she decides she's going to smack it straight back down. California with a 22-21 lead against Gannon.
Heads up play there by Simon. Notice the Gannon defense there sleeping and took advantage of it.
Ball is up and over. Bumped up into the air awkwardly by Gannon, but able to get the ball back over by the net. No one able to get to the ball in time. Gannon ties up the game once again.
Dangerous play there. Gannon able to capitalize off of that. Little mistake there.
Ball is up and over. Dug out by California. Set up by Bawawa to the outside to Droneberger. High hit into the air by Gannon, but they're able to get the ball back over straight to Bawawa once again. They've really been attacking Bawawa during this game. Ball tipped at the net, landing out of bounds off the hands of Gannon. Point California. Ball's up and over. Dug out by Gannon. Set up and outside kill attempt. Being able to be tipped at the net by California as they return it back to them. Nice block there by Gannon. Gannon once again tying the game up. Some substitutions for Gannon, taking the libero out as they want to take some quick points here, going the offensive strike. California keeping their libero in. Ball is up and over. Dug out by California. Set up an outside tip over the net by Droneberger. Gannon able to keep the ball in play. Tipped at the net, but Bawawa able to set the ball back up. Outside throw over there, it looked like, by Ruggiero. Another outside attack, but that was blocked by Alasia Floyd at the net.
Seems like the tenacity of neither side is really seeming right now. It's not going away at all. Great block there by Floyd, and Vulcans again with the lead. We'll see if they're able to close out this set.
California needing one more point to put the set away. They are on set point as Droneberger is off with the serve. Bumped up into the air, set up, outside attack. Unsuccessful setup by Bawawa. Outside kill attempt into the net. Gannon ties the game up once again. Gannon back on the serve. Ball is up and over. Dug out by Droneberger. Set up by Simon. Outside kill by Ruggiero. Unsuccessful. Very close to the net. They're playing. Nice save by Droneberger. Straight to the Vulcans. Gannon getting another point there. Diving effort there by California. Unsuccessful. Gannon now needing one more point to put the set away.
It's kind of unfortunate there. Not much you can do with a ball when it just goes over that low to the net. Just lets any team take a hold of that.
Ball up and over. Dugout. Diving effort by Droneberger. There is a point there for California. Very exciting here. We're going up to 27 now. At least Ruggiero with the kill. Floyd now back to serve. Ball is up and over. Dug out by libero. high into the air and kill attempt towards the outside. California goes up one more. California needing one more point to put this game away. Laser Floyd has the honor of serving this set.
Nice awareness there by Vulcans just to let that one go.
Ball up and over far out of bounds. Game tied up 26-26.
Not sure if you would call this a thriller or what now, but both teams making it worthwhile to watch this game back and forth. No one really breaking away just yet.
Ball up and over dugout by Bawawa. High setup to Simon. A nice kill there by, I believe it was Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson there with a nice adjustment, kind of just a weird step, but able to capitalize off a nice hit.
Ruggiero now back for the serve. From the far back line of the court, ball is up and over dugout by Gannon. High setup, outside kill attempt, blocked at the net. Ball drops, but it was able to be saved. A little bit of contact there. Ball goes into the net. California will take this second set against Gannon in a 26-28 win. We'll be right back here on CTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Are you a Penn West California student looking to get involved in media? You have two great choices, and for both, all majors are welcome. CUTV is the home for Vulcan sports. Be a part of 80-plus live games both home and on the road. We're looking for announcers, camera operators, graphic operators, and much more. There are also opportunities to develop your own shows. Go to our YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, and see all of the content. WCAL Radio gives you the opportunity to play your music and develop your own show. Be heard locally over the air in a 40-mile radius and worldwide online. That's 91.9 FM, Power 92. SAI Media of CUTV and WCAL. Get out, join up, be seen, and be heard.
Welcome back to the Convocation Center, everybody. California with points above 25, able to take the win over the Gannon Lady Knights in an epic thriller.
Yeah, thriller is what exactly has this game has been so far. Both sets that we've had earlier going to above 25 points, as you were saying. Neither team really wanting to give way. We've had a number of lead changes and a number of ties as well. I can't even keep track of the number of lead changes we've had just because both teams are kind of refusing just to really let the other one get ahead.
Most definitely. And while we got some time now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for your California Vulcans. October 6th, they will be home against Slippery Rock. October 7th, back-to-back days at home against Seton Hill. And then they take a little bit of a break. And then on October 13th, they are at Clarion. Then they're going to Pitt Johnstown on October 14th. The big game everyone's ready for, excited for, is IUP on October 17th. They are at IUP. October 21st is versus Mercyhurst, home, and then ending the season at Gannon on October 27th. Definitely some exciting games going down the stretch here for the California Vulcans. Definitely excited, especially for that IUP game. Definitely going to try and catch a ride down there for that. With a little under 25 seconds left to go in this little switch of sides of the court, California definitely looking to put this game away here in this second set. In this third set.
Vulcans right now up 2-0. We'll see what game plan both coaches decide to carry out from here and how well these players are able to execute the said game plan.
California already back onto the court. Gannon taking a little bit of extra time to get their team back onto the court. Both teams getting ready. Gannon will be serving first here in this third set. And it looks like it'll be Maddie Blake going back for the serve. some chanting coming from the student section here in the Convocation Center. Some extra time, everything getting situated here with the officials. Ball is given to Maddie Blake. Ball is served up and over. Awkward little set there by Ruggiero, but the ball does fly out of bounds by the hands of California. Gannon with the first point here in this third set. Ball is served up and over, dugout by Ruggiero. Close to the court, goes straight over the net. California unprepared for it to go over. Gannon with their second point.
It's been a few times there. Return serves have just been hit just above the net, just low enough for the hitters to really take advantage of.
Ball up and over, set up by Droneberger. Another set there directly to Droneberger. Floyd with a nice save there, close to the net. Droneberger attacking the backside of the court with a diving effort there. But Gannon able to hit the ball directly out of bounds. California getting their first point in this third set. California back to serve. That's Simon. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon's libero, attacking the outside side of Bawawa. Point Gannon. Ball's up and over, dug out. Set up, excuse me. Tipped at the net, but ball stays in the air. Gannon cheering a little too soon. Ball goes out of bounds. It looks like point California. Gannon ready to celebrate after that little save California had. No one expected point going California's way.
That ball there, for sure, everyone thought for sure that ball was down. Vulcan's able to stay aware and stick with it and able to come out with that point there.
Most definitely. Always play until you hear that whistle. Served by California. Gannon getting the ball back to Droneberger on the other side of the net. Ruggiero with amazing ball placement to get it in the back corner where no one was standing. Tied up now, 3 apiece in this third set. 3-3-3. Droneberger back on the serve. Ball is up and over. Dug out once again. Outside kill, but blocked by Floyd and Stevenson. California with their first lead in this third set. Droneberger once again back for the serve. Ball up and over, dug out by libero. Outside hit coming, block unsuccessful, not close enough to the net. Ball falls in front of the front blockers there. Some substitutions coming in for Gannon, taking out the libero once again, which they've done in all 3 of these sets very constantly when they go on the offensive attack.
Both teams' hitters so far in this contest have been going back and forth.
Ball's up and over, dug out by Droneberger. Simon to Floyd to the far outside. It looked like it could have gone out of bounds, but they decide to keep it in play. But amazing block there by Floyd.
Again, as I said there, back and forth. No one really quite breaking away, but great presence there by Vulcan's able to score off that block there.
Floyd back for the serve after her point. Ball's up and over, dug out by Gannon, bumped back into the air. Outside kill attempt directly to Floyd, able to get the ball in the air. Outside kill attempt unsuccessful as the ball flies out of bounds, but it looks like it was tipped, so the ball will be going back to California. Amazing effort there by Sarah Stevenson. Floyd back on the serve. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon, directly towards Elijah Floyd. Unfortunately, she does not get the ball back in the air as her arms were not in the correct place. Gannon back with the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by Ruggiero. Set up by Simon. Unfortunately, the kill attempt unsuccessful there. Tapped over the net. California able to stay in the right position. Ruggiero on the outside, tipped up in the air. Libero able to put the ball back in play. Back to California in the backside open of the court. Seeming to thread the needle there between Bawawa and Drumberger. Gannon back once again with the serve. Ball up and over, dugout by Ruggiero. Hitting the net, or the wire, excuse me. Point going to Gannon.
I do believe this is maybe the first or second lead Gannon has had in this set so far.
Ball up and over to Dronberg, going to the outside. Ruggiero to keep the ball in play. Johnson with the free ball back over to Gannon. Set up and kill attempt, looking like it just goes out of bounds. Point California. Ruggiero for California now going back to serve. From the far side of the back of the court, ball is up and over. Dugout by Gannon. Bumped back into the air. Outside kill. Too far. Point California once again with the lead, 8-7. Ruggiero with the ball to serve for California. Ball is up and over. Tipped at the net, but able to go over. Gannon looking to strike towards Ruggiero. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Ruggiero. Tied up once again. Substitution. Ruggiero coming out. Ball's up and over from Gannon to Bawawa to to Gannon, but they end up hitting the ball out of play.
Wilkins there catching a break. I believe it's like the fourth time that turns have just been just over the net.
Stevenson, the freshman, for the serve. Ball with a dart to Bawawa. Ball off her hands into the net. Point Gannon. California and Gannon all tied up here in the third set.
An effort there by Bawawa. Just no one in the area to really do much with. But as I said earlier, what I believe will be the defining factor in this game is both teams' back line and how they're able to defend.
Ball is served up and over. Set up by Simon. Kill attempt by Johnson. Unsuccessful block at the net. Looking like it will be a close attack. But Gannon with an elite blocking there to get the point. And Mahal for Gannon back to serve. Ball is up and over. Dugout by California. Set up by Simon. Johnson for the kill attempt. Unsuccessful. Gannon able to get the ball back on a nice little tip up there. Dronberger flicking her wrist to get the ball farther into the backside of the court, which they were ready for. Bawawa with a nice setup there. Bumped by Simon. Outside kill attempt once again by Dronberger. Unsuccessful. Ball with a smack of the hand back to California. Johnson with a kill attempt. Blocked at the net. This defensive front for Gannon really been elite. Amazing diving effort there by Libero to get the ball back over. Tipped by California. Set up and tapped over the net. Saving some energy there. But they are able to get the ball back over. Very long set here. Unexpected move there by California. Ball still in play though. Dronberger with the unsuccessful kill attempt. Amazing block there by Gannon.
Whew. What a rally there by both teams. Great presence there by both teams. Just not ending in the Vulcans' favor there.
Timeout there was taken. Gannon with the lead with California down 9-11. Gannon definitely wanting to keep up with this. Gannon making a lot of little errors that has kept California in this race. California definitely wanting to take advantage of those mistakes and string some points up together. California, on the other hand, playing very great defense, especially in that last little rally there. Went on for a decent amount of time, taking some energy out. California obviously tired after that, especially as Gannon is too. Gannon really playing a lot of really good defense, really close to that net. A lot of those lower kill attempts have been unsuccessful with the ball going back and forth with each other. California definitely looking to make some adjustments to catch Gannon a little more off guard.
Yeah, both teams, as I said so far, they're up front. Their blocks have been pretty consistent between the two of them, except it's just a matter of when it gets past the front line, what are those teams able to do?
Timeout over. Gannon back to serve. Emma Hall for Gannon. Ball is up and over. Dug out straight back to Gannon. Gannon ready to use that from the outside. Ball does end up ending inbounds. Gannon 12-9. Gannon with the serve up and over, dug out by California. Simon with the setup. Droneberger with the nice kill there off the hands of the blocker, off the net, off the back of Gannon. Point California. Bawala now back on the serve. Ball up and over. Low dugout there. A little bit of clashing there by Gannon, but they are able to get it over the net. Bawala with the setup to Droneberger. Droneberger with a nice angle off of Gannon, getting the point there, coming back within one.
Ball right there, not hit very hard, but doesn't matter if it's hard for the defense to get to, as it was there.
Bawala once again back for the serve. A little bit of sweat on the ground, it looked like. Ball is up and over, dugout by Gannon, but an amazing effort there. Instead of using 3 hits, they only used the 2. California not ready for that.
I haven't seen many tips, as it's probably like the third one we've seen so far. But as I said earlier, it's meant just to throw the defense off rhythm, as it did there.
Ball is up and over, set up by California, bumped up back into the air. Outside attack from Droneberger. Tipped up by Gannon over the front blockers for California. Point goes to Gannon.
Twice in a row there. Now we'll see if the Vulcans catch on and make any adjustments on the fly here.
Ball up and over, low dig out there, going straight out of bounds. A service ace for Gannon. Gannon really going on a little bit of a run here. Let's see how the California Vulcans respond. Ball up and over, set by Droneberger. Back to Droneberger. Ball's directly up in the air over the blockers. California obviously adjusting to that with their low kill attacks. Nice dive there by California. Outside hit by Droneberger is successful. Tipped at the net, throwing the ball off course a bit, landing just in the back middle of the court. Simon now back to serve for the California Vulcans. Ball is up and over, dug out by Gannon. Outside attack unsuccessful, as California is able to remain with the ball in the air close to the net. Amazing block there by Floyd and Droneberger. And there was a violation. Looks like there was a double hit by Gannon. Simon once again going back for the serve.
Vulcan's able to keep composure there when it's been a couple times. That ball has come pretty quick. Great awareness and defensive ability there by the Vulcans to stick with it.
Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon, bumped back into the air. Outside, little flick, kill attack there. Unsuccessful as California returns it back to Gannon. Almost went out of bounds. Gannon decides to keep it in play. Bawawa with the one-arm effort there, but Floyd catching them off guard. Fortunately, the ball does stay in play. Free ball back over to California. Ball up, and looks like there was a violation there. A double hit by California. Point Gannon. Gannon now back to serve. Ball is up and over. Bawawa with a little diving effort there. Off her hands awkwardly. Point Gannon once again. 4-point lead here for Gannon in this third set. Ball up and over. Dug out of bounds. Point Gannon. Biggest lead of the night for them. Timeout California. Obviously wanting to make some adjustments. Doesn't want Gannon to be able to force a fourth or fifth set here in their home court.
I'd say this is a great timeout here by the Vulcans. Just slow down the momentum of Gannon. May not always do its job, but it definitely will not hurt to see.
Completely agree. California making some final adjustments as they try to come back out and crawl back into this set. Gannon obviously wanting to put them away within this third set. California not winning that, obviously wanting the sweep here at home against Gannon.
This 5 points here is probably one of the larger leads we've seen so far tonight.
Also, shout out to Nate Kurtz as he is on the camera right now. Our amazing friend from CUTV, amazing photographer. Check him out, Cheeks Photography on Instagram. Give him a loud shout out there. Give you some roommate brownie points right there. Here comes both teams back out onto the court. Gannon with the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by Droneberger, set up by Simon, and Droneberger with the outside kill attempt off the hands of Gannon. California point. Droneberger with the credit there. Some substitutions. DeMarchi coming in for California. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon, set up an outside kill, but blocked. California able to play with it a little bit more. Little bit of communication with the refs. California not agreeing with the call there.
I believe what they called is a carry here. Seems like the refs right here are going to talk it over. Probably argue the correct that call is. I didn't quite see it, but refs had it. It must have been a carry there. That's not the first time I've seen a violation there when that ball is tapped as quickly as it was between both sides there.
They are still rewarding the point to Gannon. Convocation Center not seeming to be happy about that. Delaney Thomas now back for the serve for Gannon. 19-14 in favor of Gannon. Ball is up and over, dug out by Bawawa. Set up and kill attempt unsuccessful by Floyd. Gannon getting the ball back. Floyd with an amazing kill there off the hands of Gannon. Number 15, Ali Sorsen. Floyd with the point, and now Floyd back with the serve. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon. Set up, outside kill, but blocked by Johnson. Can they get to it in time? Can they get it over? Yes, they can. It looks like set up and outside kill attempt. But they are able to save it. California not celebrating just yet until they know. They are able to keep this amazing rally going. California with an amazing point there. 16-19 California, back only within 3. Floyd back once again with the serve. Ball is up and over. Dug out by Gannon. Set up an outside kill. Blocked at the net. But Gannon keeping the ball in play freely back over to California. Can they make something of it? The freshman from the outside, unfortunately, does not get the point there. Gannon going back, lands just inbounds. California thought they was going out of bounds, though. Point Gannon.
Just a slight communication there in the back row there. And especially in this time of the game, you can't really afford to have that happen. Of course it happens, but.
Ball up and over, dug out by Reguero. Set up to the outside, back to Reguero, but was blocked at the net. But it does go out of bounds off the hands of Gannon. Point California. Credit to Reguero as she goes back for the serve.
Wilkins quickly taking that point back. Wilkins hoping to limit any unforced errors, or as many unforced errors as they can.
Ball up and over by Reguero off the libero, set up to the outside attack directly at the feet of Bawawa. Point Gannon.
Well placed, just in the right spot. Not much the Vulcans could do with there.
Some substitutions coming in. Ball up and over. Little bit of miscommunication there. Bawawa and Droneberger going for the ball at the same time. Looking like they hit arms, hitting the ball out of bounds. Gannon now only within 3 points of putting this set away and forcing a fourth set. Ball up and over. Dugout by Bawawa. Set up from the outside. Nice kill there off the libero.
Stevenson once again.
Stevenson, freshman out of Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Ball up and over by her. Set by the net. Tipped. Can they get to it in time? California with one more hit to get it over. Bawawa sending a free ball back over to Gannon. Set up close to the net with a nice kill attack. California scrambling to get there in time. Bawawa sending the ball back over to Gannon. Amazing efforts there. Multiple times in this rally there. Stevenson, ball hands not in the right area to get the ball back over the net. Point Gannon. Gannon now only within 2. Ball up and over by Gannon. Set up from the outside. Johnson with a kill attack. It looks like it went off the face of Blevins. Looks very painful, but luckily for California, no pain in their game. Point California. Nice Bawawa kill. Now back for the serve. Ball up and over. Dugout by Gannon. Set up outside attack. Tipped at the net, just down. Looked like they blocked that with just a finger to get that back down.
It's not too often that you see your front line able to come down with the tip there, as they were able to there. Great.
Ball up. There. Ball up and over. Dugout towards the net. Point California. California really seeming to never wanting to really go away. California 21-23. Timeout Gannon. Gannon obviously wanting to shut down this serve a little bit longer by Bawawa, as California is now within 2 of putting a little knot in this game with a tie. Gannon needing only 2 to put the set away. California has been really good so far. These just first 2 sets alone, including this third one, have crawling back and taking the lead.
Neither team really willing to give up too much of a lead. Largest, I believe, the lead we've seen today is, maybe 5 points? Both teams on top of it, limiting unforced errors. Both teams' front lines really coming through, being able to block any kill attempts by either team. As I said, once it gets those 2 at the front line, it's just a matter of how well your back line and back row is able to come through and dig out any kill attempts, and how well they're able to keep it in play.
Most definitely California getting ready to come back onto the court, it looks like, as they do their little Cal U on 2 chant. Here comes Gannon ready to come back out onto the court. Let's see if that timeout was able to ice California serves at all, or if they are still on fire right now. Bawawa going back for the serve for California. Ball up and over. Dug out by Gannon. Set up. Outside attack. Blocked. Unsuccessful. Lands in the hands of Floyd as it looked like it went over, but it didn't. Too close to the net to do anything with it. Gannon now on set point. California needs to play flawlessly if they want a chance at putting this set away. Ball up and over. Dug out by California. Set up and kill attempt. Looks like it was almost successful, but Gannon able to scramble back in place. Bawawa with the bump into the air with Dronberger with the tap over the net. Gannon in the right place at the right time. Diving effort there by California. Outside attack by California. California saving the ball. Can they get to it in time? No, they cannot. Gannon will take their first set here over the California Vulcans, 25-21. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Are you a Penn West California student looking to get involved in media? You have two great choices, and for both, all majors are welcome. CUTV is the home for Vulcan sports. Be a part of 80-plus live games both home and on the road. We're looking for announcers, camera operators, graphic operators, and much more. There are also opportunities to develop your own shows. Go to our YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, and see all of the content. WCAL Radio gives you the opportunity to play your music and develop your own show. Be heard locally over the air in a 40-mile radius and worldwide online. That's 91.9 FM, Power 92. SAI Media of CUTV and WCAL. Get out, join up, be seen, and be heard.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Convocation Center as we saw Gannon come back and be able to take that third set against the California Vulcans, 25-21. California obviously not too happy with that as they had control for most of that third set. Gannon able to come back, take the lead after with some timeouts that nicely took the momentum away from California.
And they say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we'll see here how these teams are able to finish it this year. This fourth set especially. We'll see if the Vulcans are able to close out the rest of this game or if the Gannon Knights will send this in to a fifth set.
Most definitely with a little bit over a minute left in this switch of sides. California will be getting ready to serve first. Both teams obviously making some much-needed adjustments. California really does not want to go to a fifth set. Gannon wanting to force a fifth set. Some last-minute words from the head coach, Peter Letourneau, to the team as they get ready to go back onto the court.
At this point in the game, we'll see how well Vulcans are able to close out. The mental toughness, quote-unquote, shown by them. Any game, to me, as from personal experience, it seems about 60% mental and maybe 40% physical. If your mind's not in it, your body won't be either. So we'll see if Vulcans here are able to stay in it mentally and able to keep this game all together.
Here come the Vulcans back out onto the court. Gannon taking an extra couple seconds to get everything settled. Some more words from the head coach with 5 seconds left before they got to come back out. There is the buzzer as here come the Gannon Lady Knights. Some substitutions right before we get started here to correct the rotation for California. Bawawa looks like she will go back for the serve at the start of this fourth set. Bawawa now back for the serve as we are ready to get set here. There's the whistle as the ball is ready to be set back into play. Ball is up and over. Very fast by Bawawa. Set up from the outside and kill attempt. Saved by Ruggiero. Fortunately, Gannon is able to get the ball straight back down in the front of California. Gannon now back to serve. Ball is up and over. Dugout. Bumped back in the air and kill attempt by Droneberger goes high into the air. Gannon with the awkward little hit there, catching California off guard. Droneberger with the kill attempt was blocked at the net. Point, Gannon. Ball is up and over. Dugout by Ruggiero. Set up by Simon to the outside. Nice, amazing placement there by Droneberger on the kill. California with their first point here in this fourth set. Wiping some moisture off the ground, it looks like. Making sure everything's all dry as the towel goes back to the head official. Simon back for the California Vulcans to serve. Ball is up and over. Dugout by Gannon. Bumped up into the air. Outside kill, unsuccessful. Elijah Floyd and Eliezer Ruggiero on that amazing block.
And block there by the Vulcans, able to send that one back with authority.
Also would like to add Elijah Floyd coming into today's game, leading the team in blocks 39. And there goes a point for Gannon. Gannon going back for the serve. Ball up and over. Dugout by Floyd to Simon to Ruggiero in the middle of the net. Floyd able to keep the ball in the air. Back to Gannon. California all jumbled at the net, quickly trying to get Ruggiero off the ground so she is ready for the next time the ball comes over. Ball to the outside. Gannon on the outside, able to hit the ball straight back down in front of Droneberger.
Fortunate placement for the Vulcans there. Just put right at the tip of the net just for the Gannon Knights hit, just to spike it over.
Ball up and over, close to the net. Can they get it again? Gannon with these amazing just straight hits right back down, really close to the net where California has no space to maneuver with it. Timeout California, obviously looking to change up a couple of things, especially in that front line, as no one has been able to stop those just direct hits downwards.
Yeah. So far, what seems like the killer for Vulcans is any return serves, just hitting right over to the top of the net. When it's just hit over just like that, just like it has been last couple rallies, it's a lot easier for the hitters to really get a solid hit on it, solid contact. It's a lot easier to hit straight downwards than it is with a set. Right now, Vulcans are going to have to find a way to try to limit it, try to at least send it straight up and not directly into the net for the Knights to take advantage of.
Most definitely. I'd also like to take a moment and talk about our team leaders here for the California Vulcans. Elisa Ruggiero leads the point in kills and points. Kills, she has 125 coming into today with 155.5 points. Wow, little blast in the music there for a moment. Assist is led by Rachel Simon coming in with 303. Aces also by Rachel Simon with 21. Digs led by Emily Bawawa with 147. Blocks by Elijah Floyd at 39. Some impressive stats here from the California Vulcans as they are back on the court. And here come the Gannon Lady Knights with the lead up 5-2 against your California Vulcans. Ball's up and over. Dug out by Droneberger. Set up to the outside and kill. Looks like there was a double hit violation by California.
Definitely one of the trickier things you have to look out for, as it's so easy to have what they call a double. Ball spun. Ref saw the ball spun too much and called it.
Ball up and over, dug out by Drumberger. Out to the outside. Awkward hit by Floyd. Gets the ball back over, though, freely to Gannon. Going close to the net. Hits the back corner of the court. Point Gannon as they go back to serve. Ball ready to be served by Gannon as the ball is up and over close to the net by Floyd, able to get the ball. Eliza Reguero on the outside with the kill attempt unsuccessful, but that was blocked. Floyd flicking her wrist to get the ball back over the net as close as she was to the net. Block unsuccessful there by Floyd and Dromberger. Gannon really making a statement here in this fourth set with the biggest lead that either team has had through this entire game. Ball up and over, dug out by Dromberger to Simon to Floyd. Ball stays in the air on the side of Gannon, high in the air with amazing power, just a little too much on the side of Gannon. Point California.
Much needed point there for the Vulcans. Great awareness by them too to let that one go.
Dromberger back with the serve. Ball is up and over the net. Dug out by Gannon, set up on the outside. Outside kill attempt towards Dromberger. Hits right at her feet. Point Gannon. Gannon back for the point. Back for the serve. Ball up and over. It was just in bounds. California expecting it to fly just out of bounds. Timeout, California. Obviously not liking this little hole they are in early, 10-3.
One of the larger leads we've seen here in this match. Excuse me. So far, and for coach right now, it's not something you really like to see.
Most definitely. Gannon really liking the place they are in. Both teams making some more adjustments in the huddle.
And the Gannon team we saw in the first two sets is completely different from the third set and the fourth set here. Completely changed the mindset for them.
Gannon really playing like that number one position in the PSAC West that they have been ranked for the past couple of weeks. California getting ready to come back out onto the court with around 20 seconds left. This timeout, Gannon taking every second of it to make some more adjustments, to call out things they've seen. Here they come now back out onto the court. A lot of different rotations for Gannon, taking in and out the libero. California moving a whole bunch of different personnel around the court. Gannon going back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by Dromberger. Close setup by Simon. Elijah Floyd blocked at the net. Can she block it there? No, she cannot. Ball off the hands of Allie Dromberger, out of bounds. Point Gannon.
And again there, as I said earlier, ball just hit just over the net, right in the sweet spot for the hitters.
Ball up and over, dug out by Dromberger. Set up by Simon. Outside kill attempt blocked, but out of bounds off the hands of Gannon. Point going to Eliza Reguero. Ball served by Elijah Floyd, dug out by Gannon. Quick attack there. California able to keep the ball in the air, though Floyd gets the ball back over. Set up and outside kill attempt towards Dromberger. Dromberger keeps the ball in the air. Set up and kill attempt unsuccessful by Eliza Reguero. Gannon now back with the serve. Ball up and over. Bawaba with the set. to Simon with the set. Johnson a little too powerful there. The ball is hit out of bounds. Point Gannon with a 9-point lead here in this fourth set.
That lead right now just keeps climbing. Right now, the largest lead of the game altogether.
Ball up and over, dug up by Ruggiero. Johnson with a nice attack there, coming back from her error during the last hit. Ball off the hands of Gannon, ball flying out of bounds. Point Sophia Johnson as Elisa Ruggiero goes back for the serve.
Falcons want to come back. They have to limit any and all possibilities of even having any unforced errors, any mistakes unforced.
Ruggiero with the serve, ball is up and over towards the close side of the court. Hit directly back over in the hands of Johnson with a nice block there. A little clashing there of Gannon. Droneberger with the bump, set by Simon. Kill attempt by Johnson off the hands of Gannon, out of bounds. Point goes to Sophia Johnson as Elisa Ruggiero goes back for the serve once again. Ball is up and over, set up by Gannon. Outside kill attempt, tipped at the net, back to the side of California. Outside kill attempt by Stevenson is successful. Stevenson really been a monster for California today. As I did mention, she is a freshman. You don't see a lot of play like that out of freshmen, but she is really playing like at an elite talent right now. Lisa Ruggiero back for the serve. Ball up and over, high dig by Gannon, set up to the outside for a kill attempt towards Droneberger, unsuccessful. Simon on the setup. Stevenson on the nice tap over. Diving effort there by Gannon to get the ball in the air. No one there in time. Ball back to California. California going on a little bit of a run here.
As we said earlier, Stevenson will be the one to watch in this game so far. So far coming up big for the Vulcans.
Lisa Ruggiero back for the serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by Gannon, set by the net directly to the other side of the court. But Lisa Ruggiero with a nice lunge there to get the ball in the air as they attack her once again. Outside attack from Stevenson, tipped at the net high into the air, so Gannon is able to recover. Ball lands just in bounds on the close side of the back corner. Some substitutions now for Gannon. Ball up and over, dug out by California with a nice backwards tip over, but the ball does land just out of bounds. Libero back for Gannon to serve. Ball is up and over, dug out by California. Set up and awkward little kill attempt there. It is unsuccessful though, with a flying effort there from the backside of the Gannon court. Gannon with another point. Ball up and over, dug out by Bawala. Set high into the air with the outside kill attempt. Unsuccessful though. Outside kill attempt coming from Gannon now. California ready to scramble to the ball. Unfortunately, no one was there in time. Point Gannon. Some substitutions for California. Libero for Gannon once again, back to serve. Ball up and over, land out of bounds. A little close there. The official, the close side of the court here, able to get the call correct.
And the ball just out of play. Great call there by the Vulcans just to let that one go.
Ball up and over by California. Two people there to dig it out, but it was blocked at the net by Ali Droneberger. California back for the serve. Ball up and over. Dug out high by the libero. Set to the outside. Looked like she was just too late on her swing. Jumped too early. One of the 2. Point California. Ball is up and over, just out of bounds. Point Gannon. Gannon is leading 18-11 here in this 4th set. Being very dominant at the very start of the set when they were leading the California Vulcans 13-4. California obviously coming with a little bit closer within this game, but Gannon definitely not wanting to give up any more points here. Gannon's serve is up and over, just out of bounds.
Couple errors here by these last few rallies by both teams. No one really having to do much.
Wawa with the serve. Ball's up and over to the other libero. Set up to the outside. Outside kill attempt blocked. No one able to get there. That quick reaction by Gannon. Gannon with their 19th point.
Gannon able to capitalize off that second go around there. Caught the Vulcans sleeping.
Ball up and over. Very close to the net. No one able to get there in time. Gannon goes up 20-12.
That just right there is just kind of a fortunate placement. Ball's that close to the net. It's harder to really do much of anything with it there.
Ball served by Gannon up and just in bounds. California style is just that much farther out. Fortunately, it was not. Gannon 21-12.
Letting balls go out like that is a game of high risk, high reward there, and just didn't go in the favor of the Vulcans.
Ball up and over, set up to the outside to Droneberger, but an amazing block there by Gannon. Gannon with their biggest lead of all 4 sets, 10 points against California, 22-12. Ball up and over, dugout by Droneberger, set up to Simon. Reguero from the far side of the court gets the ball back over. Gannon attacking that outside towards the libero. Elisa Reguero on the diving effort. Can Wawa get it over the net? It just a little short. Gannon needing 2 more points. California will be needing to play flawlessly here to get the ball back in the game. Bella Bawawa, the sister of the libero, Emily Bawawa, making her first appearance here in any of these sets. Ball is up and over, dug out by Droneberger, straight out of bounds towards the crowd. Looks like they got a little souvenir there. Gannon now on set point to fourth a 5th set. Ball up and over, dugout by Droneberger, set up and kill attempt successful by Bella Bawawa. First action she has gotten here in this game. California still down by 11 points. Ball up and over, dugout by the libero for Gannon. Set up, outside kill attempt is just out of bounds. Point California.
Vulcans are catching a break again. Gannon from between this set and the second set looking like a completely different team. Must have had their Wheaties in between.
Set by Gannon, outside kill attack. Once again, it was just in bounds. Gannon taking this 4th set, going to a 5th set here at the Convocation Center as they get ready to prepare to race to 15 points. We'll be right back here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Are you a Penn West California student looking to get involved in media? You have 2 great choices, and for both, all majors are welcome. CUTV is the home for Vulcan sports. Be a part of 80-plus live games both home and on the road. We're looking for announcers, camera operators, graphic operators, and much more. There are also opportunities to develop your own shows. Go to our YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, and see all of the content. WCAL Radio gives you the opportunity to play your music and develop your own show. Be heard locally over the air in a 40-mile radius and worldwide online. That's 91.9 FM, Power 92. SAI Media of CUTV and WCAL. Get out, join up, be seen, and be heard.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Convocation Center. After an amazing showing by Gannon, they were able to take a commanding lead in that fourth set to able to force a fifth set. We are tied here 2-2 each. California taking the first two and Gannon taking the last two. We are now in the fifth set, and the rules are here. First to 15 points, so I like to call it the race to 15. Who can get off to the hot start and continue that streak?
Gannon, as I said earlier, from like the first two sets have looked like a completely different team on their P's and Q's.
Most definitely. Both teams definitely making some adjustments. We've seen a lot of freshmen that we haven't seen so far this year come into this game, make some adjustment. Bella Bawawa making her first appearance at the very end of that third set, coming down with a nice kill. Fortunately, was not enough to get Gannon from putting that set away. Looking to see if she continues to have an impact in this game. Little under 50 seconds left to go before we get started here. Cal U coming back out onto the court. Gannon also breaking their huddle now as they are ready to come back out onto the court. California will be serving first, and of course, once the first team to get to 8, they will switch sides, so they will have an even viewing lane just in case there is an advantage on either side. Keep it the same and equal. Here we go into the very final set of this game. There's the buzzer.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if we do sound a little bit tired in this game, we do apologize, as this is the second game we have covered today.
Of course, with the football team winning their game, California Vulcans here, the Convocation Center, want to come away with another win. My voice is going to be dead tomorrow after 2 volleyball games and a football game being announced. I might need some hot tea or something. Bawawa now back to serve for the Vulcans. Ball's up and over, dug out by a libero for Gannon. To the middle of the court, ball flies out of bounds. California getting their first point in the race to 15. Bawawa back to serve once again. Ball up and over. Awkward dig out there off the high part of her arms. Just bumped just directly back over. Simon with the set to Floyd on the tip. Gannon was ready for it though. Outside attack blocked. Unfortunately does go out of bounds off the hands of California. Gannon with the first point. Tied up here at 1. Ball is up and over. Awkward setup there by Droneberger, but Droneberger is able to get the ball back in the air. Ball bumped up to the outside, which they've liked to place the ball so far in this game. California somehow running into the officials' post there. Lisa Reguero a little slow to get up, but she does seem to be fine. Gannon with a 2-1 lead. Ball is up and over, dug out by Droneberger. High setup, Elisa Reguero to the outside with some power, but Gannon is able to keep the ball up in the air. Ball freely set back over. Another diving effort there. Set up high. Can California get it down? Yes, they can. Ball all tied up once again. Whew. Game really a battle of skill, and also a game of endurance. Who can keep their energy up the longest? California seemed a little flat in those last 2 sets. Obviously coming back with some fire within this first set, as they always do. High setup to the outside, blocked by Floyd and Ruggiero. California with their first lead of this third set.
There's a thriller tonight in California, Pennsylvania. Neither team really willing to give way, sending it all the way to a fifth set. We'll see which team comes out on top.
Ball up and over, dug out by Libero. Outside attack blocked at the net once again by Droneberger and Floyd, but they were able to keep the ball up freely back over to California. Ball set up into the air, outside attack there. Set up, outside attack by Gannon, which they have been loving to do, attacking this close side of the court. Point Gannon.
Perfect place for that ball there by Gannon. Not much Vulcans could do with that.
Gannon back to serve. Ball's up high, close to the net. Floyd on the one knee to get the ball up. Droneberger hitting the ball off the tips of her fingers, going out of bounds. Gannon once again back for the serve, taking the lead. Ball up and over, dug out by Elijah Floyd, set up by Simon. And Ruggiero looks like it goes just in bounds. Some substitutions coming in and out for California. Going back to serve for California is DeMarchi. Excuse me. Some substitutions also coming in and out for Gannon. Gannon putting their libero back into the game. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon. Tipped at the net. Can California make something of it? Ball's up in the air. Freely back over to Gannon. But some miscommunication there as California gets a point. Point going to Emily Bawala.
Great push there by Bawala caused just enough disruption for the Knights just to miss that one altogether.
California once again back to serve. Ball up and over, dug out by Gannon. Outside attack. Amazing block there. But Gannon able to retain control, and another block there by Stevenson. Stevenson, like Braxton said earlier, the one to watch. She has been really an X factor here for California. Ball is up and into the net. Gannon now down only by one to California, 6-5.
So far, it's been an amazing set we've seen from both teams. Even though it's early in the set, almost halfway through, largest lead has been is one, and is by either team.
Ball up and over, low dig out by California, set up by Ruggiero to Bawawa, which is the amazing point. Looks like Gannon was not okay with that call there. They said they got the ball up, but the official did call point California. Elijah Floyd now going back for the serve. Ball up and over, high into the air by Gannon. Outside attack. Floyd able to be there in the right position at the right time. California switching the court sides now. That was, once again, Sarah Stevenson.
Sarah Stevenson so far in this game has been lights out for the Vulcans. Much needed, especially at this time of the game.
Most definitely California forcing the team to switch sides. California now halfway to winning this game. Gannon now down 5-8, which doesn't seem like that much of a deficit, but when they're only going to 15, can really put Gannon in some shambles. Ball served by Floyd, up and out of bounds. Gannon getting the point there. Gannon now going back to serve.
Error like that, especially this late into the game, is not what you want.
Ball is up and over, dug out by Gannon. Bumped up into the air, outside attack. but able to be saved. Outside to outside, block unsuccessful there. Gannon now only down 1. Gannon now back to serve again. Ball up and low dig out there by Bawawa. Outside attack. Nice dig out there by Gannon. Gannon to the back side of the court. Diving effort there by California. Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful.
And just like that, again, we are tied.
California calling a timeout as Gannon ties up the score. Very nerve-wracking there by California to see them give up all those points there. Definitely did not expect that to happen. After the change of sides, California has not scored any points. That's why Coach Peter Letourneau calling the timeout there, trying to ice their server and try to figure out a game plan, point out some things he's been noticing. Definitely trying to keep California hyped up on that sideline.
Yeah, the momentum shifts in this game have been no joke. Both teams being on both ends of it so far. It's just a matter of who is able to capitalize on it and close this game out.
Most definitely with 30 seconds left in this timeout. Here comes Gannon back onto the court. And now here comes California. Gannon getting ready to serve the ball once again. Levens for Gannon back to serve. Ball up and over, dug out by California. Set up outside kill attack, successful off the hands of the Gannon defender. Eliza Reguero with the point there as the ball flies into the very back of the Convocation Center.
Kind of something. There was a little bit of frustration behind that ball. It's probably one of the quickest ones we've seen tonight.
As she got the point, she goes back to serve. Ball up and over, low dig out by Gannon. Can they get to it in time? Yes, they can with one more hit. With a quick turnaround there by Reguero to get the ball back over. Ball tipped into the air by Bawawa. Reguero unable to get to the ball in time on a diving effort. Game all tied up once again. Ball is up and over, dug out backwards by California. Costly error there, giving Gannon the first lead of this fifth set. Ball is served up and over, dug out by California. Set up, outside kill attempt, unsuccessful. Outside hit by Gannon. Goes out of bounds, but official says it was tipped before going out of bounds. Point Gannon. Gannon now only needing 4. Ball served up and over. Dug out by California. Bumped back into the air. Outside kill attack by Stevenson. Unsuccessful. Ball up into the net. Looks like Johnson was expecting the ball to land in front of her off the net. It does end up going behind her. Gannon up 12-9.
Man, playing off the net is so unpredictable. I mean, if you can get it to work for you, then that's great, but it's such a hard thing to do.
Ball up and over, set up to the outside and kill attempt. Unsuccessful. California with an amazing showing there as Gannon shoots the ball out of bounds.
Much needed point there for the Vulcans.
Most definitely now within 2 of Gannon. Ball is up and over. Awkward dig out there towards the net, but they are able to get something of it. Bounces off the arm of Simon, giving the point to Gannon. Gannon now only needing 2 more points to put this away. California and Gannon making some substitutions. Taylor Pascoe coming in for the first time since the second set. Ball is up and over, dug out by California, bumped up into the air. Outside kill attack by Johnson. Ball hit to the inside. California able to remain with the ball with a couple sets there. Diving attack there by Gannon, able to keep the ball in the air. Smack on the ball to Bulwawa. Set up to the outside. Johnson with the push to get the ball over. Unsuccessful. Ball back to Bulwawa. Bounce off her arms. Set up to the outside to Dronberger with some powerful hit there. Very long set here. Ball into the net. Johnson to Bulwawa. Bulwawa gets the ball back over to the net. Push over the net there. Amazing showing there. Gannon now on game point.
What a rally there.
That was insane. Gannon looking for a nice or easy ace here to end the game. California obviously wanting to play some perfect ball here. Ball back over the net. And there is the game. Gannon coming back from a 0-2 deficit here, winning the third, fourth, and fifth set. Gannon will take the win here against your California Vulcans. Amazing display of volleyball here today, but that's all we got for you guys here today. This has been JJ and Braxton. Thank you for joining us here on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.